really, really quick, but I lied. We're ready to get this ball rolling. I'm gonna go ahead and bring Pods and Timba in here. We're gonna get Super Mario Galaxy going. Hope everyone's having a real comfy night. It's about 4 a.m. here in the East Coast.
All right, thanks.
Hello,
right.
Pods and Timba.
Hello. What's up?
Hello.
Yep, everything's just about ready. Yeah, double check everything works and stuff along the lines, and yeah. Whenever you're ready.
Whenever you're ready, you can give Ariel a countdown. There, listen.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do a countdown. So, go for 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Whenever my time starts. That will be cool.
Oh, what?
Yeah, shout out to my time being inaccurate. Alright, what's up, guys? I'm doing this. I'm Pods, and we have Timber in back doing Super Mario Galaxy, 90% Luigi. Luigi is known as the fastest category of in the game, where you basically get 60 stars and then go to Bowser, and yeah. First off, got bunnies. This is like the first progress part of the run, because it can be really painful if you miss. Do what I can do. But yeah, most of the movement you're gonna see is basically a bunch of long jumps. Even though this game is not really as exciting as Mario 64 or Sunshine, it's a very nice run. It's really cozy, so be around for a good couple of hours something along the lines of that. By the way, so yeah, basically, I might as well just discuss some of the mechanics. Well, I might as well actually just discuss some stuff about the game and the how it works. Basically, it's a bunch of like, I don't even know what to actually discuss, to be honest. Basically, you get 61 stars, you have to beat Bowser, but you get the fastest 61 stars possible, and yeah, what happens? Whenever, yeah, so basically, first off, to explain, we get the spin attack here, and simply to start off, we got a bit of an interesting attack known as camera cancels, where you actually have to like quickly hit up and down on the D-pad every time we go into a new planet, because it basically saves like a good second every time because of Luigi's animation. So you're gonna be seeing me do that every time I go into a new planet. Also, you're gonna see like different types of movements. So every time I go into a new planet, there's also like jumps. There's also like frame perfect jumps and or something along the lines of that. And yeah, basically the frame perfect jump mechanic is where you just do a jump and you can actually just skip everything. So basically you're gonna get this key from Goomba, because yeah, stealing, yeah, cool. And got a bit of got another skip here, so let's see if I can get it. So a couple of frame window. Nice. Basically, jumping there actually skips that Luma's text box, which says that which if you miss, you lose 11 seconds. I guess I could have. Also, nice. I'm actually dead. Oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna. That. If anyone has any questions, and they would like to about the game, about the story, about us, feel free to answer and stuff. By the way, that was a pretty good gateway, so we're gonna go into good, going to Good Egg 1. Gonna get a bit of a story by by Luma and Rosalia. Basically, Bowser's just not really too much. But I'm lucky you guys actually have the restream feature.
Look.
Okay, does Luigi play? Luigi does play different to Mario does. So basically, Luigi, when you're playing as Luigi, you do get a bit of a longer, the all-around moves faster, and basically, you're gonna get like longer jump, faster, and you do get to skip a 5-minute cutscene with Mario that you actually usually have to go through with Mario. So yeah, Good Egg 1 next. We're gonna get some star bits. We usually have a bit of a route for star bits here, so we're gonna get a good 53. And yeah. Basically, this is, the first couple of levels are actually like really simple, introductionary, simple levels that actually just introduce how the game works, and also, I would like to mention this game has a lot of breaks. Like, in case you might have been able to tell about that cutscene and how long it was, maybe expecting to see a lot of them. Like, a lot. I'll be honest, the game has like a 240, my PB is a 239. About over half of the game, I'm not even joking, about an hour, I would say about close to an hour or an hour and a half of the game, actually, is cutscene based. And people actually reckon you could get pretty close to under an hour if the cutscene was pretty, like if that was like a quote-unquote fast any second of the game. So yeah, first off, down in Piranha is a boss fight. Have to spin his tail for whatever reason. Yeah.
So another thing that's important to mention about Luigi is that he is quite slippery, so harder to control. But as speedrunners, we get used to that and can use the advantages of Luigi's speed and extra height to our advantage.
Basically, Luigi's a lot more slippery in Mario, which even though it can get a bit annoying for some runners, it does take a lot of getting used to, but it it basically comes second nature for other. We got 47 bits, not too bad. You're gonna see me throw weird, for some levels you're gonna see me try and not get any star bits, and some levels you're gonna see me try to get star bits. There is a specific reason why we do that. So basically, there's been a star bit route that has actually been made. The reason why it's been a thing is because we mainly try and get it's important. We need 1,000 star bits in order to unlock 2 Luma galaxies, which is faster. But the thing is, whenever we get the Luma galaxies, when we get the Luma galaxies, we need like a specific amount of bits in order to unlock. Basically, we try and get star bits, but in bulk, because if you get like in specific a good like 10 star bits, it's not really worth keeping them because you'll just, well, 1 star bit, it's not really worth keeping them because you can get an extra like text box to show up, which loses about like 0.7 seconds, I'll say. So, oh, come on. Am I really messing this up? Nice. That's funny. But yeah, I'm doing, that is basically Luma bounce. You can basically do a really quick common ground pound on the Luma, and you can just skip going around a. It's not really too bad this year. So we're gonna need 100 star bits for this Luma wreck here, or this 100 Luma. And hopefully we can, there we go. It's not 101, but we can just throw one out. Got a bit of a fast throw there. Basically, if you'll be in the text box, you can actually, like, shoot out bits and stuff like that. Well, you can quickly shoot out bits to the 100 Luma if you are specifically pointing at the 100 Luma. New planet was born, yay. Gonna be losing a bit of time at PvP. It's not too big of a deal because I have a lot of time saved later on. I want to add, I'm not really the best runner of this game. I'm actually at 25th on the leaderboards of Galaxy with a 2:29.25. The world record is a 2:24.29 by Speed Sludgy Gamer. You're gonna see some of, well, you're gonna see most of his name like pointed out. If, well, mainly we talk a bit more about. And yeah, that was actually not. That was a bit of a dodgy good act too, but. Oh. Alright. Okay. Honey, I've won is next, and I have been fearing this. Oh, yeah. Gosh. What up? I have been fearing this level for this run. Like, I spent a good hour just practicing the skip, and I'm going. I'm going for the safe strat here. There's a skip in Honey I've Won, which is punishing if you mess it up. So basically, you get it. The normal level is you go and talk to a community, but we don't have time for small talk. So yeah, we're just gonna go up and there's the tree I need to go to, and we're gonna like basically climb this tree. We're gonna go through a method of slope climbing here, and basically there's like two different types of slope climbing. One of them is you just constantly spin, and you can climb any type of slope. Can be used in many different situations. Two of them you're gonna see in it. The second one you're gonna see in a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna be focusing here, so if you wanna like take over a bit, Timber. Nice.
Yeah, sure. So just a quick bit about the slope mechanics. Usually you're not meant to be able to jump off a slope and get a spin afterwards. But what Pods is doing is holding the directions, the analog stick, to the way that he is facing, or the way that he is sliding down the slope, and that allows him to get a spin.
And
So-
first try. Hey.
Nice.
What I did there. Oh. So sorry about interrupting, but what I did there is I was trying to line up specifically so Luigi is going to be like going straight and onto that tree. Basically, there's a bit of a riskier setup where you can, well, there's a what is known as butt slide and belly slide. Butt slide is basically you can just go straight onto it, but it saves about 10 seconds from belly slide. But ooh, actually, like most of it 15, but whatever. It's really risky if you mess it. If you mess it up, you can actually lose a good 30 seconds. Well, 30 seconds at most. Like about a minute. So, Honey Hive 2, one of my,
Look.
it's a bit of a bad level, but... sorry about that. Bit of a, bit sick, but... So, Honey Hive 2. But yeah, we're gonna be looking back at. So we're gonna notice we're gonna actually be doing a look back here. So you can basically get a animated statics if you just turn the camera. Also, okay. But yeah, we're gonna be doing the exact same movement. I'm gonna be doing the exact same movement as Night 1. Bit of a difference. And you can see how this trick is a. You can see how terrible this trick is. Oh my god. This is hilarious. There you go. But yeah, we're basically gonna come out. Oh, sorry.
Just the camera angle is very finicky on that trick.
Yeah, the camera angles are really awkward there.
Because it changes midway through your jump.
I just got it. Oh, okay. Okay, understandable game. That's definitely okay. Yeah, sure. I just did that. That's a bit of a time loss, but that's okay. So, Honey Hive 3 next. Good favorite. Well, it's a bit of a favorite of mine. There's a gonna go for another sphere, which basically skips most likely. Well, basically skips the entire level. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. Oh, doing that. Sorry about that. Alright, so, next up is Honey Hive 3. We're gonna, well, Well, next up on the Act 3, basically, one of the tricks here is known as Velas, which is pretty self-explanatory. It's not really too bad for skip, so we're gonna... So hopefully it be nice, but if it doesn't, it's not too bad for the timer. So we have to... So basically going and get B, which is one of the worst power-ups in the game, I know. Times to be a luck slave. So we just get... So basically we just have to do like 3 ground pounds on this. Drop the boss unit. Also, basically you do like 3 ground pounds on this guy. If ground pound is just ground pound, and the second one you have to line up flowers and do a backward spin and then go. Even though it says a lot to explain, even though this game actually has a heck of a lot to talk about, it is still really chill. By the way, Loop to Loop is coming up next. If anyone wants to like bring the go into exclamation mark instead of it, wink nudge nudge. I am Loop's the next one, and if I do hit the incentive, which is $750 by the end of this run, I will be showing off the skip and bringing up the person who found the skip to talk about it. Basically, the reason why I'm not doing it in this run is it only saves 1 second. It's insane to watch. It's a bit of a really finicky glitch with it, and it has a chance of crashing with. Yeah, if you think I'm going to do that in a marathon, that's then you're insane. So no. By the way, if anyone wants to give a estimate of what time I'm going to get, yeah, feel free. I'm guessing a good time is between 50. Well, a good time's a 57 or 58. I average between 57 and 58. I've gone leads 156.98. The 56.98 is the best time, so yeah, anyone wants to give time guesses in the chat, I'm guessing 50. I'm guessing straight down below 57.91. Anyone wants to give any guesses, then sure. Great.
I'm going for 57.7.
Yeah. Basically it's a bunch of motion controls, so basically we're to a bunch of motion controls, so you have to like turn the Wiimote left and right in order to you have to point aim the Wiimote sensor bar and turn left and right. God, I forgot my guess. Guess like mid 57s, didn't I? And whoever guessed 58.05. Okay. That was actually the one of the. I forgot. I think it was either. I think it was Blueberry other than. Don't must pay right again. Yeah, all solid guesses. 56. 56s are way out of my reach. I'll be honest. Like, the best I've ever had was like 56.98. And I've only got 1. So yeah, flip switch next. You're gonna see a you're gonna basically get a bunch of switches. It's pretty obvious. Pretty obvious what you have to do. So if anyone wants to like wanna say some donations, probably a minute video. Or anything like that. Any time for donations or?
I totally got you. I have a $20 donation from 9boat who says, be gay, do bounties. I also want to replug the loop-to-loop skip. I know that you plugged it not too long ago, but that is still sitting at 704.69 out of 750. And we have about an hour or two to meet that, so I feel like we have some time, but I feel like we can meet that really, really quickly. I believe in you all. If you're interested, you can check out ! incentives to check out that incentive. And you can also do ! donate to donate if it sounds really cool.
Alright, solid. So that was actually a pretty good, pretty okay flip switch for my level. Next up is actually the first boss fight. Well, the first boss fight, we're gonna go for a proper interesting skip here. Now, basically, because this is basically in Metal Ed's Moon, you're gonna notice the boss fight is here. Well, the boss is here. And that basically means the gravity for gravity pull for planet over there is massive. So basically, what I'm gonna do is not really different to, it's a bit different to other runs. You just usually see triple jumping off there, but I'm gonna do a triple jump off here. If I can get it. If I can get it, that. I just died. Nice. That's hilarious. I've never actually died there before. There you go. This is like the first try. You just do a triple jump off there, and yoga. Good luck on the sub 240, maybe. Dude, it's bad to see a bunch of mistakes. I'm a bit rusty, but it's not too much of a deal. Still got a good 233. What is this game this recent? I know, right? Also is. This is cool. Never mind. Nice backflip. But yeah, basically what I did there is you can kind of do a, well, if you actually land on the foot of Metal Eye and do a backflip up, the gravity gets really weird and you can just do a really fast launch of just flying. You can literally go flying. So yeah, and that's the start. Probably then this is probably gonna be a high 20, well, probably gonna be a really high 27 or a low 28. This is probably gonna be a 28 flat. That's not really too bad, but not too bad for a marathon. That's a 28 flat, not bad for terrace. Next up, we actually have most of my time saved here in Space Jump 1 anyways, so... Yep. By the way, Space Jump 1 is one of the most inconsistent skips in all of Super Mario Galaxy. Yeah. If anyone wants, yeah, maybe a couple of less RNGs. Even though the skip isn't RNG, we don't know how it works, so it basically is, in a way, or something like that. Don't ask, it's just...
Look.
We got two different, we got Space Jump 1, we got two difficult, well, we got, well, it's a difficult level, so hopefully we'll get it first try. yeah, we'll see what happens. You can lose a lot of time if you mess it up. That's why I actually have 48 seconds here at save in PB. Kind of funny. If I actually... Oh yeah, you can see this power. We're usually supposed to jump, but... Yeah, you can actually just... Well, you can also do a back then. By the way, I wanted to add some stuff to briefly explain. I am also... I am running this in the Wii U Virtual Console version of this game because really Wii U VC is on average. We don't know the timing, but Wii U VC is actually 40 seconds faster than any percent. Well then, the normal disc. Around about there. We don't know the exact timing, but we'll see what it has. Talking about that in a sec. We just got space. Okay. It's a pretty difficult. So we're holding down. I'm gonna wait till it goes. And first try. Yay. It's not over yet. Next up is Sludgy Hop. You can probably tell because why it's named that, because the world record holder, Sludgy, actually found it. And first try! Got that first try as well. Hey. That is really nice. Basically, even though it looks like a triple jump, it's not. It is much harder than what it is. It looks much harder. First try every time. That is actually really good.
Yeah, so with that triple jump, Pods was trying to set up his position in a certain way to land his last jump on the very edge of the platform, so that he gets extra height. So he's able to reach that sling star without breaking those crystals and saving the toads.
So, if you actually like, I want to add in about I'll go ahead a bit. About 4 stars time. Yeah, we actually we're still not home free from space jump. We have to do it again in common. Oh, I missed the frame perfect. Frame perfect saves it a second every time you go for it. Basically like a frame perfect jump. Should on average people get I get about 5 times in a run. Which like you do a 1 frame you do a jump. It's basically just a that's a doom, but not Luigi. It shouldn't hit that. It's basically a 1 frame window. That is weird setup, but okay. Thank you. We're gonna get a third shell here, because the reason is we can just do a triple jump up here, and I'm not gonna go for it, but there's a way for you to actually hit Kamala this fight really early, which I'm sadly not going for because I'm not in the risk. Well, I'm not in the risky business. Also, you can actually spin Kamala right in her face in order to, you know, actually skip one of the 4 cycles. So you can basically let her shoot fire early. Don't go straight into it like hey. And that's what you don't do. Which is that actually was pretty good. Not gold, but good. Now I'm only like 19 seconds behind Kiwi. Also, yeah, next up, Roland Grain. Bit of an interesting skip here. Roland Grain skip. It's kind of a hit or miss kind of thing. You basically gotta get a feel for it. I've got it a couple of times in the past. We're gonna see what happens. If you get it, you save 4 seconds. If you lose, you can lose 20. Also, hey, we're gonna see a bit of a friend. We're gonna see a bit of a friend of mine. We're gonna actually like pass most of the time, but gonna see him just for now. Just for the sake of it. In 120 are actually available to skip this billboard. Which there are many of them, which are known as billboard, gillboard, yeah, you get the idea. You can skip one of them, and well, you can skip this one by doing masterpiece before roll the rate. In 120, the route. Oh, the route actually doesn't allow. No, you can't do it anymore. Also, rip. That's a 10-15 second time off. I knew I was gonna mess it up. Okay, second try. Yeah, it's a really precise jump here. You can now kind of see how punishing this could be. Really? Also, it's also important to add in. Again, this is motion controls. So you use a gyro. Well, basically use gyro controls. So it's like you hold the wheel up and turn around like some kind of joystick. Yeah. Also, I lost 20 seconds here. Cool. Next up Battle Rock 1, which is gonna be a Lotus roll. So hey, bit of an auto scroller. So if anyone has any time to, if anyone wants to ask any questions about the run, video titles. To ask any questions about the run or something along the lines, feel free. You've got plenty of time. You've got about a minute and a half of auto scroll. So yeah. Or if the organizers want to actually on something that.
I actually have a donation to read if you don't mind.
All right.
I have $20 from our very own staff member Seraph, who says, "Let's get that loop skip premiere." And with that donation, I do believe we are about $20 shy from the loop skip. Loop skip. I'm sorry. Yep, we're at $724.59 out of $750, so we are $25.31 away from that.
Yeah. Also, by the way, I want to add, because just for the heck of it, I'm gonna fly around. There's reasons. That was kind of. Just want to add, just get the donations in from Loop Skip. It's a really interesting thing. I also will be showing the task through video, thanks to thanks to Xander. Well, thanks to the ERDC, also known as the Epic Random Gaming Channel, who is actually in the at the moment tasking this run. Basically, what Xander's doing is he is going through the entire game. He is, he's doing an excellent job at passing individual levels. think he's now Space Jump at the minute. I want to say that. So I'm kind of getting a little happy. Yeah. Enough about it. The Tron is quite cool. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, basically, what Zan has been doing is he's been working on a, I think, 2P Luigi task for this game. It looks really insane, so after this run, I really suggest you guys, you all go into the task, and yeah, you should take a look at it. It is amazing to watch, and also I want to add, it is 2-player as well, because you may see a lot of really interesting different movement, because 2-player is actually really different to 1-player, and it's really fun to watch. Basically, I want to actually have a bit of a talk about 2-player for a sec. So 2P is kind of like a really interesting run. Basically, what 2P is there's a you can either run with the send player, which can also like stun enemies and crits for you as well, but you can actually knock enemies out like these chains over here, and there's a thing known as a 2P body jump, where you like do a home ground pound and you hit A with the second controller. At least get well, you can actually skip a lot of stuff, but it's exclusive to 2-player. And I'm kind of, that was a stupid skip, by the way. That was a bit too close to the Luma. Basically, what I was trying to do is I was trying to do a lookup at that launch tab, because launch tabs had to take a bit of a time to load. Saves a bit of time and stuff. But yeah, shout out to Clash. He's actually one of the only active 2-player runs right now. Like the only active ones are actually like Claire or Mutant Abyss, April, and yeah, that's sorry. Also, that is I'm not going for that. There is a bit of a risky strat you can do here, where if you do a, you might have saw I actually looked up at the at the crystal. Basically, what it is when you do a lookup strat. Well, when you actually basically the game actually considers something as inactive unless you actually look at it something kind of similar to this. And I kind of got blown in the face. Yay. That's gonna lose like 20 seconds. That's a pretty dumb mistake, but okay. Yeah, let's actually do this right now. Really bad side, but okay. Back to 109. God. So yeah, may want to another bless RNG in chat, because if anyone remembers the massive struggle I had, well, the massive, like, no, not really struggle. How much of a struggle Space Road 1 is. It's time to do it again! Yay! It's the exact same level. Bit different, but now with a timer. Also, bro, look back for a sec. It's apparently speedrun is 2 words. Yeah. It says in this game. Look at, just look at it. Okay, okay.
So the way this skip works is Pods is going to try and face Luigi in a certain direction and use backwards momentum to get into an area that you're not meant to get to. You also need to use the pull star's momentum and release from the pull star at a certain time. So it's both positioning and timing.
Kind of see what I'm. You can kind of see what I mean when it say about this skip. Yeah. It can be annoying and most people don't know it. Yeah, I'm probably losing a bit of time here. That's fine. Normally you should average about close to 3-minute time, and I'm getting like 2:30. Or a 2:26, or a 2:26 or 5. Yeah, I'm losing like 15 seconds. Oh well. I kind of knew it was kind of starting to get a bit 13 or something. Oh well. Alright, Balrog 3 next. Oh, it's actually one of my favorite levels because movement. Like, just the movement in general in Balrog 3 is amazing. Really good, so it's actually really fun. So there's a lot of like really small optimizations you can do here in order to save time. Yeah. See what I can do. That's an example of a landing hack. Well, of the first frame landing cancel. It saves about a second every time. It's only a second, but it's worth going because it's literally just one thing. Missed it. Then oh well, it's not too big of a deal. Also, I was supposed to do a triple jump, but oh well. And this is actually not going as well as I hoped, but okay. I am a bit rusty at this game because I haven't really been playing as much. I have been commentating the tournament matches for this game. There was recently a speed gaming tournament held at Super Mario Galaxy. Shoutouts to Star Smiley for that. Shoutouts to Star Smiley for the tournament. And yeah, I've really improved my commentary skills of this game. So yeah, you do a triple jump then here, and gonna go down, and hopefully we can get this first try. This is really cool to see if you get it. Nope. What I was trying to do was I was trying to specifically make it so that every time I do I was trying to hit one spin top with a top man with a star bit, and also hit another one at the same time with spin attack, so you can kind of hit the two of them in one go. Okay, video game. What are you doing? Alright, solid. Okay, pretty good. Pretty good. Only losing 3. That's fine. Hey, who? Hey. I think that boss was actually pretty solid, but hey, we're not home free yet. We gotta do it again. Also, 308 Starbits, that's pretty good. For so now I might as well actually talk about comets because there's a couple of comets over here. So comets show up after you get like 30 a specific amount of stars. Basically, basically, it and actually gets starbits and actually well, it basically involves doing a challenge kind of similar to this. Like for example, in here you may realize, oh hey, you only have 1 hit. You die here, it's kind of embarrassing, so, you know. Friendly note, don't get hit. And by the way, I want to add, something else. Yeah, about the, well, about these kinds of comets, you may realize Melting Molten Comet is one of my most favorite stars in 120, not I'm joking, like why it's one of the most hated stars in 120, it's one of the most punishing. Yeah, and for a reason that you have to actually like, beat the entire level without getting hit. It's like really nerve-wracking as it's in the end of 120. Oh yeah, Bowser's star reacted next. And now, and yeah. So there's a bit of a skip I'm gonna try and go for here. And yeah, see what I can do. I'm probably just gonna. Oh, dang! I died. Heck. Hey, got it. Basically, dying here actually, as weird as it sounds, actually dying here saves like a second. It saves a, it also like makes the seconds a bit better. So, basically, the reason why I actually died there because, there's a bit of a really unique position. So it's like you backflip and you die. When you die, you actually hit the next checkpoint that happened. I regret going for that, and I died again. Damn it! That's gonna actually get rid of my time save. That's not bad though. This run is kind of going a bit downhill, but yeah. I went 1 too low with it. I should... Really? This is already going... Yeah, you can see what I mean when I say this is going to be garbage. I'm really rusty, sorry about that. Apparently Bowser is OP as hell. Fun fact. Like... Apparently I'm having a load of problems actually getting to Bowser. That's funny. I actually like never die. I don't usually die because I spin too late. I usually die because I risk it and go 1 too early. But yeah, finally we got into Bowser. So a bit of an interesting fight here. You're gonna see me try and spin Bowser's face because Bowser actually, well, he skips what he actually does. And by the way, look at that animation. That animation always is a bit weird. Yeah, we're gonna see Ghost spin into Bowser's face. There's two different types of spins. One where you actually don't get knocked back, and one where you do. You're supposed to try and get the one where you don't get knocked back, because when you go for one that when you actually do get knocked back, you actually well, if you don't get the one that if you get the one that Bowser doesn't knock you back, you can actually like just go straight. Bowser just goes straight into that one. So kind of like this, for example. Bowser's known to be a bit of an elusive hacker, so yeah, good fight. That was actually a good fight. The level could have been a bit better, but how foolish Luigi! That's too far along now. I can imagine. Don't be wow. Get out of here, man. We're just gonna go get the star and get our 55 fountain and be out of here. Best possible time is already like a 2:36. This is how bad the run's going already. I should be like a 2:34 at least. It's possible. Compared to my SOB, but apparently it's like a 2:36.05 now, which, yay. Also 55:20 for Bowser 1. One of the chime noises in this game reminds you of that. No idea what in what game is typically mean, maybe Spyro, but it immediately brings me to Spyro, but no idea. Do I sorry. Do I try the because I'm like pretty confident my PD is just already going to waste. I'm just gonna do this for the hell of it. This is fun. It's slower, I know, but it's slow by a second. But I know it's just fun, okay? It's cool to watch. Like you can literally just home and ground pound on 2 Lumas and yeah. Night. Sorry if I butchered it, but night. Night. Okay, Beach Bowl 1 is completely clickbait because we don't actually go on. You know it says sunken treasure. We don't go underwater. Yeah, who needs to go in water, right? Hold on. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is basically doing a triple jump here. This is not as easy as it looks, I want to add, especially if you're with Mario, because of a really weird feature known as tilt mechanics. Basically, if you get off the leaf at a specific way, you can actually influence how good your triple jump is. Kind of a similar thing with Sludgy Hop, but well, it's a similar kind of thing to Sludgy Hop, where if you get a bad triple jump, then yeah, it's quite good. It's not too bad. It's a bit of an interesting thing to about though. Bowl 2 next. Good old Beach Bowl 2, where it's a bit of a it's a bit of an interesting one. Actually, like that. Well, I like this album because there's not much to it. By the way, a bit of a maybe a bit of a spoiler for what you're gonna see later. Sorry. Now I'd like to say sorry about that. Actually, no, we're not getting spoiled. What I was trying to do there was a bit of a surface swim, known as surface swimming, where I will be going a bit more in detail with that in a hour or something in the second half of the run, because Yeah, we're gonna see that a lot more next. On that side. So basically, you steal a penguin's golden shell, and you bring it to this feature. Like, okay, understandable. It's can I really get started there? Oh, come on. So, Beach Ball's secret next. It's a really fun style to watch it for top level runners. And there's a really interesting strat that I'm gonna do. Gonna get it. It actually is like really consistent, but let's see what happens. Right at the end, where yeah. By the way, if anyone has any questions about what I'm trying to do in my run, then feel free to ask or anything. Because yeah, I'm gonna be available for like an hour or so, another hour. What we're gonna do is we're going to get a bell here, and we're gonna like shoot this up here. I really that jump can be really awkward if you mess it up, so you have to be very careful with that. And then we're gonna go over to one of the most fun sections of the run. Where these annoying catapults are not necessary. Where we don't actually need catapults. By the way, we're gonna go and get the ice power. I'm gonna try and maybe have a cycle here, so yeah. You don't get the second one here. And yeah, who needs a catapult for this session? Catapult. You can just do it back in. Yeah. That could have been a bit better, but that's... Nice. Also, Ghostly 1. You guys are gonna like this. You all are gonna like this level. Actually, a fun level. You know, if you know what you're doing, that is. Alright, Luigi and the Haunted Mansion. We're gonna be rescuing Luigi. Yeah, we are Luigi as well, but okay. It's for the story, okay? Just don't ask. Don't ask. Also, it's important to find, did anybody catch how many starbits I get? No. I think I'm safe, but just in case.
Yeah, I saw you had about 390.
390. Solid. You need 400 starbits before you finish this level, so... I guess it's just one big wall. Well, good question. Also, a bit of a fun fact you all didn't know. Well, some people didn't know. Apparently this block right there, well, this section of the floor is breakable. Yeah. You can now hardly break that, break and it sends you to a new room. But yeah, we're gonna go for an interesting skip here. That's really fun. I know that might. And yeah, basically, mansion flip. You can basically just flip through the oh, here's the fact that there's no collision for it, for whatever reason. Nintendo, come on. Yeah, this album makes perfect sense. It totally isn't weird or anything along the lines of that, and is Is this a gold? And that is a gold. That's a gold, yay. First gold of the run, even. Bit of a fun fact about Luigi is a couple of pictures. Hello. This Luigi. Hey, 419. Well, we could have got a 420 there.
Look.
If we got one more. Would have been funny. Yeah, there's a reason why I specifically got the amount of stars that I did, and this is the reason. We're basically going to be talking to this Luma, Andre Luma, and 2, 3. Aww. What I'm going to do is also trigger Luigi at the same time, because Luigi can unlock Good Egg, and... Oh, that really bugs me. I hate the fact that sometimes I actually leave with like 390. It's so close. So close, but I missed it. What was supposed to happen was I was supposed to like actually shoot. No, I was actually supposed to like 420, well 400 stoppage tag. I absolutely went 390. It's mainly a thing in Galaxy 2. If you run Galaxy 2, especially 242, you'll understand what I mean. And yeah, speaking about Galaxy 2 or something like that. Well, oh yeah, back to this. I was about to change topic, but I might as well talk about it. This is basically Long Jump Simulator 2007. You just long jump and do a spin to save yourself. Okay, but... Yeah, back to what I was talking about. I might as well just talk about this for a sec, but... There's a marathon going on pretty soon. A community event in about 3 weeks, actually. 3 weeks from today, known as the 602, where, runners of, like, different games are doing a, Mario 64, Galaxy 1, Sunshine, and Galaxy 2. I'm kind of, like, on edge on talking about it, to be honest. Reasons. Because obvious reasons, but... Mainly because someone else is doing a 602 right now, and yeah, for the other map. We're all friends. Shouts to Frosty. So yeah, Cosmic Comet, we're gonna see another Luigi for whatever reason. Sorry. Yeah, gonna go for now this is kind of the movement that you're gonna see newer runners do if they don't go for Honey F1 skip. So this is kind of what you could have missed. Yeah, the 602 is like a really long marathon. Well, a really long marathon, 4 games. Mario 64, Sunshine, Galaxy 1, Galaxy 2. It's 64, Galaxy 1, Sunshine, Galaxy 2 is the order, and yeah. It takes about 20, well, the world record is 21 hours. My estimate's like 27 hours, 40 minutes. That's gonna be a huge marathon. It's... Ooh! Yeah, this is known as Over the Wall. It's basically really simple strat. Nice gold, by the way. Oh yeah, I told it because my words are kind of wrong. Yeah, it's known as Over the Wall. It's a really interesting strat where you do a launch. Awesome. Good. Also, hey, this is actually one of the hardest... Did I? Oh, crap, I didn't talk to Toad. That's bad. That's a really bad thing. Wait. Oh yeah, I did. What am I doing?
No, you did. You did.
Get it? Yeah, you automatically talk to Toad. I just had a bit of a stupid brain. Well, I was a bit stupid there, but oh well. I just lost time for like no reason. That's funny. So yeah, first try. Yeah, you automatically talk to him. I thought you had to manually talk to him. Like, God. Ah.
So the reason why we chose the first star just then is because we can skip the cutscenes if we've already entered the level before, and we'll be seeing that a few more times in the run.
Yeah, you're going to be seeing that in the next level actually as well. In Beach Ball 3, you're going to also be manipulating cutscenes a bit as well. So yeah. Yeah, I think Super Luigi. Or is alright to call it subtle. Yeah, it doesn't really work though, because one of the memes is you sometimes call this galaxy Subtle Gal, because it's like a short version of Super Mario Galaxy. It doesn't really work with Luigi though, so like Subtle Gal doesn't really work. Yeah. It doesn't work the same. By the way, I want to add, well, this skip here is actually a bit of a difficult one. I'm going to focus, so we'll see how I do. That was the best. Also, this level kind of gives a bit of a reminder for those who have played Galaxy 2. You basically do it. You basically go over this swamp, this top spot, not one. And yeah. See how this goes. Ooh. Had to miss it. That's a heckin' dumb mistake.
Yeah, it's a pretty precise long jump that Pods is going for.
That long jump is harder than it looks. You can either like overshoot it or undershoot it, and like it's a lot about timing and positioning based. So yeah, next up, Beach Ball Comet. So to describe what Beach Ball Comet is, think of it as the exact same thing as Beach Ball 3, but faster. That's like the best way to describe it. There's a load of like repeated content in this game, sadly, which it's a bit sad, but there's not too much to do about it.
Yeah, it turns out that most of the comets are quite quick, so they become the fastest stars that we focus on in the speedrun.
Yeah. So we're going to do a bit of similar movement, but, well, basically doing a bit of a long jump here, because if you not do a long jump, you do a backflip. Well, if you do like a triple jump over, you will die automatically because these guys move faster, and yeah. And of course I have to mess it up again, because I'm really... I don't know why, I've been losing it a lot with this skip recently. I've been really inconsistent with this. It's a bit annoying, but it's not really too much anything I can control. What the heck? Okay. Sorry about it. Yeah, sorry about this. I'm kind of like... This is kind of turning into a train wreck. It's what I like to call a good train wreck. No. Oh, hey. Hey, buddy. I might need to actually like start making my estimates a bit more safer because I'm like really rusty at this. I am like more rusty than I thought when I actually was trying to heroes this, because when I when I was doing this, I was actively going for sub. I was actively going for sub 240. But yeah. Sadly, after it, I've kind of been not focusing on this game since it's 602. I've had one run which turned out to be a 253. I know. It's a bit funny. I find it really funny, but I was like really amused during that run because yeah. But it was just like I got a 253, which is really disgusting. I was really just when I got in because I knew I was trying. I had a goal trying not to be overestimated, but I shouldn't really worry about it too much. Speaking about some stuff around the game, we have another hard skip going on. And we're gonna do Ghostly Secret here, and this is for one specific reason, and Ghostly 2 is slow. We'll do Ghostly 2. It used to be in the route for any percent back in the day, in good old times of 2015 and 2016. For Space Jump. Oh, Space Jump. One skip was found, and yeah, it's now slower. But yeah, I'm gonna go for focus time. This is known as 1 key. We'll see if I can get it. Ooh, got it. So, that is a very difficult skip. I don't really like top runners go for it. And nice goal. But yeah, basically what that skip is do a bunch of like jump, and you do backflip spin, wall jump spin onto that. Basically most of the doors have like really invisible hitboxes, so you have to like whip around there. And yeah, got first try, which I've been getting really inconsistent at that recently, so I'm kind of happy I got first try. Also, shout out to it already being 3 minutes behind. This is not really the best run ever, and I don't think this is... Well, this is probably going to be like really... my best fossil time's already a 238. Which is kind of bad news, because, yeah. Oh well. So next up, Bubble Breeze. Stupidly enough, another time save, one of my bigger time saves, because I died here. Because honestly, if you die here, honestly, runners don't usually die here, because it is like, if you die here, it's mainly due to a lack of, like you're not concentrating enough, and oh my god, this is not really the best sight. I died to that, mine in PB. Kind of fun. Okay, and to avoid it, and yeah. So about the second area, does anyone remember how hard this was? Like this entire section? No? Apparently you can just do a backward spin and there you go. That's the entire thing. It's really easy, and even like I did it in my casual playthrough, my blind playthrough of this run, which was of this game, which was kind of fun. About 2 years ago. It's kind of stupid because I actually go into Galaxy 2 or rather than Galaxy 1. Don't know. Okay. But yeah, basically you do a backflip spin, and apparently because the devs of the game actually forgot to put textures on that. Yeah, you can just land for whatever reason. Because this game is really broken. And we're going to see a bit of an interesting skip here as well. It's a bit of a difficult one, but, well, it's not really too difficult, but you basically just over here. You can mess this up if you're not focusing, which mess it up you can lose like quite a bit of time on. Also, I'm trying to avoid extra lives, because there's one reason. Extra lives actually give a additional text box, which loses a good sack. We don't like losing time. By the way, Bowser Jr. Fire, kind of an interesting fun fact here, which I'm going to show off right now. If you shoot Bowser Jr. Never mind. I won't show it off. Yeah, if you actually shoot Bowser Jr., you can actually get 20 star bits. It's a bit of a not really that well known of a thing, but yeah. Also, if anyone wants to like actually, we have a bit of a quick break, so if anyone wants to go for donations, feel free. This is like a 120, by the way, a really low 120.
Yeah, I do have a donation, if you don't mind.
Alright.
I'm gonna try to pronounce this, and I'm very sorry if I butcher this. I have a $10 donation from Kolopertix, who just says, yee.
Good donation. Very well.
We're still about $26 away from the loop-de-loop skip incentive. It's at $724.69 out of $750, and that's coming up soon, and in about an hour or so.
Yeah, we have a good hour. We have a good hour 20 minutes for that. So, still, don't forget, just donate. Donate for it. It's a really interesting thing to see, and yeah, I really recommend to actually like take a look at everything. Take a look at it, because it's something really cool that most people don't usually see in runs. And hey, oh yeah, oh me. What is this? I forgot to talk to Toad. Dang it. Alright, so I'm gonna talk to Toad for this for one reason, because of Battle of Luigi, which is coming up soon. And next up we got Hurry Scurry, so it's not really too much of a not really a that much of an also. I might as well also talk about some other stuff. Yeah, I wanted to add about routing in this game, because apparently routing is actually really much more important in this game than any others, because of the what is known as comet cycle. Difficult to explain, but some comets show up in when the star count is at an even number, and some comets show up when the star count is at an odd number. Basically, whenever you get a specific amount of stars, a comet shows up. Basically, if you actually go into the wrong star and like complete it on accident, or like if you do something wrong, like do a game over or something like that, the comet cycles will be messed up, which it isn't really as punishing in 80% because you can just go into another level and yeah, you get away with it. But in 120, it is really punishing because you need to get as many star bits as you can in 120, and everything can just blow. Everything can just plummet. Yeah. Already starting done. Next Battle of Luigi. Any more like anything you want to like talk about? Because it's the exact same auto scroller as in Battle of 1.
I sadly do not have any more donations right now. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. But I do want to remind everybody that you are watching Winter Pride 2018. Right now we have Super Mario Galaxy with Podders going on. This is a really cool run. I know I just plugged the incentive, but I'm gonna do it one more time. We need to get to this incentive. We about 24, 26 more dollars left on that to see this really cool loop-de-loop skip at the end of the run. I really want to see it, and I hope somebody snipes that donation to get it.
Yeah, it is really fun to watch, so... Reminder again, just get the donations in. It is really cool to see, so...
Just do it.
Unless you're in, like, of course, financial problem, don't, but... The money to just, like, spare... If you have a spare quid or something like that, you want to donate to see this little incentive get met, and, you know, do the thing. It's really fun. I don't be careful, actually, because you could die. Just dying here is punishing. I'm gonna go get a coin for safety. By the way, a bit of a fun fact, you can actually, like, shoot these cannons for coins, or whatever unknown reason. And I missed the cycle. That's the time. At least I actually went down below instead of above, which... It's important to get the green here. Oh. Thanks, Baron. I actually had a massive... well, I actually had a bit of dry throat when I was going, like, 2 days ago, before the marathon started, which... I was really worried because, in case I wouldn't be able to commentate, but... Here I am, doing it! Still slightly sick, but it's not as bad as I would have... not as bad as, like... Also, next up is the bedroom, which is my favorite part of the... well, one of my favorite sections. And by the way... because it has movement, you don't do that. I tried. Oh. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna be losing time on purpose here, but... Oh. Crap, that's gonna lose a bit more. We don't talk about that level. We don't talk about it. Just pretend we didn't see that. Please. Act like it was not there. Thank you. But yeah, there's a reason why we do not go to Dusty Dune. That's the reason. Dusty Dune is the worst level in all of this game. Yeah, the levels are really good in this game, honestly. I do tend to break it a lot, but I do tend to like break a lot of them, but they're like really fun to play. Also, yeah, we do a bit of an intended skip here. You do a triple jump up here, which that saves a bit of time, and then we're gonna go over to the question mark block, which is over around yonder, over there, and hit over, yeah. This fight is a joke. That's all I need to explain. And really, that's what I get for messing around about this fight, WP18. Saying this fight is easy. I regret my words. Hello? Thank you. That was really slow, but oh well. I'm losing 30 seconds on purpose here. Well, 35 on purpose. But I will be getting it back in a later level, so yeah, we'll see that. Freeze Flame 2, do I go so what do you think, Timber? Should I go for it or
which bit in particular?
oh. You know the one. That skip.
Ah, yes. I think I do know what you're talking about now.
Oh yeah.
Up to you.
I want to try it.
Yep.
Because this is a marathon, you often go for like marathon safe strats. This is what I like to call a marathon unsafe strat. It's a bit risky, but I want to actually like show it off for like brownie points, just for the hell of it.
Yeah, it is a cool trick.
It is like really cool, and it doesn't save much time. I'll be honest, like I have to be honest. This only saves like 0.6 to actually do it the normal strat. So like 0.63. That's how much it saves doing it optimally. Yeah, why don't go all in? Because it's a marathon here. Go all in because reasons. I'm gonna go for it. Nice, got it. Basically, what I did there was there's a really weird patch of lava there, which is facing upwards. Well, basically, lava can actually send Luigi in the way it is pointing. So, what you just do is what I just did was I actually just shot. So I shot at the right time, which basically can make it go flying. If you've seen Galaxy 2 runs where you go into Final Bowser, you do like a long jump, you go into onto a, I think I like to call it, it's kind of like a lava waterfall. Like when lava flows down, you get flown over to the like tons of momentum. Yeah, that's kind of the one I mean. Alright, Dusty Garden 1 next. Bit of a favourite among some people. Not well, yeah, it's a bit of a favourite among some people. I don't know why. It is a really fun level. By the way, my best possible time is about to PB. That's a bit scary, but okay. At least I know I'm actually not PBing them. And yeah, gonna fly over here. We do not get the comet now for the case of it causing lag. It is not really that necessary for getting it anyway, but we just don't for the sake of, you know, trying to not lag. But yeah, apparently it is. Okay. Also, this could be a marathon team. I think last time I did a marathon run, I got a 2:47 in a 2:45 estimate. It was either a 47 or a 48. But I guess it's a PB when like 3,760 people up, so okay. Hey, there's a bunny again. Kind of similar one from Gateway. Yeah. And you're usually supposed to get that when you do the long jump, but I missed. This is gonna say like it's a massive gold, but oh well. That's on purpose. Somebody Message. Oh, cool. Alright. Not free. No. As much as I like to sing it. I'll probably go to the toilet after Bowser 2. Well, maybe after Bowser 2, but that's like the best time. There's a load. Yeah, you can kind of get a good idea on how good this time, how much downtime this run has. It's like I'm not even joking, but you can actually like run to the toilet and back. If like your toilet's really close, I can just run to the toilet and back and not lose any time. It's funny, but it actually is true. I'm not even joking. It's kind of like you get a ton of breaks with this, especially during the 602. Like this is the game that has the most breaks in the run. Compared to like, well, it's the longest break, the most breaks. But there's like even a 10-minute break in the like halfway through the 120 run. Yeah, I'm gonna go flame these two airpods. Well, we're gonna flame light these two fires. Gonna read like some fires here. Relight the fire. There, got a nice Luigi set.
So Pods is utilizing the skating long jump here, which is the fastest form of horizontal movement in the game. Gonna fly through this level.
Yeah,
Nice.
you can kind of fly through this if you like do the right move, do the right tech. And it's mainly just a bunch of spin and long jumps. And when you do a spin long jump, you can go far. Also, Dusty Don 2 next. Good old Dusty Don, yay.
Yup.
You're gonna see a bunch of moles here in Major Burrows. This is kind of the fight of Major Burrows, which is one of Runner's most like I actually hate it. Like I honestly hate Major Burrows. It's a he can be annoying. Probably now for a fact he can be one of the most annoying run kills. Well, not really a run killer, but you can just lose a lot of time if you're not careful. And that's why I have a minute 14 here. Yeah, we're gonna try and catch a cycle with these moles here. See what I can do.
So this is another instance of objects moving only when they're on the screen. So Pods is going to manipulate the way he's moving throughout this planet to manipulate where the moles will end up.
Not what I'm used to doing, but still really good.
Yeah, no, it was good.
Usually what you're supposed to do is like do one, then do a long jump to another, and go back around. But I figured you might as well get two in one go if you do that, or if you do this. It's a bit of an unintentional setup, but it works, okay? Just go with me with this. Also, remember the nice backward game. That was a nice backward game. Hey, Daddy. Alright, yeah. So we got Major Burrows here. You basically ground pound and knock the heck out of him. And yeah. I'm just gonna show this off. It's a... You are supposed to like show some stuff. You are supposed to throw some stabbits at the small here. It's a really interesting thing you can do. If you do 2 ground pounds in a row here, you can actually if you do 2 ground pounds in a row, you can actually skip that. Well, skip that mold text. That is a massive gold, by the way. Hell yeah.
Nice.
That's like well, that's like a team's end goal. Popular. Sorry if I butchered it, but yeah, you can actually do like 2 ground pounds there and completely skip him charging and completely skip or charging back at you. Also, you can go into Free Slime Secret here. There's a reason why well, apparently this is in the room, so okay, just go at this. Go into Free Slime Secret. And then actually try to do something new that I've never actually done in a run before. Do I enjoy SMG1 or SMG2 more? I honestly like SMG2 more casually, but SMG1 speed. Oh, I actually don't know. I like SMG1 for the how chill it is. There's like a bunch of movement tech and stuff. SMG2 is kind of similar, but it's a lot more fast-paced. There's a bit more movement, and it is not like SMG2 from what Yoshi Fluttering, so hard to say. Yeah, I'm gonna try this one thing. Normally what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to do slope momentum up here. What I'm gonna try is a what is known as a GWK. I got it. It's known as a glitchy GWK or a glitchy wall kick. It's mainly a thing in 64 and Sunshine, but there's apparently some in Galaxy as well. Basically, what I did was I had to tap the A button every. Well, I had to like tap the jump, tap A every time I get up there. And yeah, well, I have to tap A every time I do a wall jump instead of holding it, which normally if you do hold it, you get to go a bit faster. By the way, I'm just going to go up Snowman without the thing that we need, and well, without the Fire Flower, and yeah, that's how to cheese this out. Sadly not at all, but oh well. That was really close. By the way, I forgot to add, another difference of Mario and Luigi is that Luigi actually... You can get more height with Luigi by spinning the nunchuck, which is kind of what we actually do more often. And with Mario, you actually get more height with the weird, for whatever reason. It's a thing. Just don't question it. It just it's weird, but okay. Like, it's weird that you have to adapt to Mario if you run Luigi. That's why my Mario time stinks. Like, honestly, my Mario times are 350, and I should probably be doing one of those. So nice, I actually got the landing cancel there, which is basically you do a frame hit that jump. Also, not to add, but there's a bit of a quick start, there's a bit of a faster start there with Luigi. Basically what you can do is you can actually like do a really precise Z and A. Oh, you have to hit 3 and A 2. And basically what you do is also nice. I just golded by like less than 0.1. That's funny. Yeah, what you do is you have to like Z and A, well Z at 3, A at 2, well A at the right, well I think it's like Z at 3, A at go. gonna like back me up if this is right or not. But if you do
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
you can actually, yeah. If you do that, you can
Yeah,
actually land a bit of a head start. Alright, Gusty Gardens, Bradley Scramble. I want to add, we don't usually do this in the route. We usually go like Gusty Garden 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, secret, free comet. It's either that or free secret comet. So 2 in a row, hell yeah. It's usually free, I think it's like free secret comet. Or, like, correct me if I'm wrong. But, we had a bit of a route change because, of spawning free flame comet a bit later. Which apparently, which is from Danny, shoutouts to Danny GG and Zan, the person who is actually going to be commenting in the test, the trick by Hittation Doll, by the way. Donate, please, all. And yeah. Yeah, basically that's about it. I can't like actually stress this enough. If you want to like donate to the marathon for hitting the incentive, then please do. We're less than 20. Well, we're about $25. That's about £15 away from hitting the incentive that we need to hit. I think it's 15. 50. Yeah, it's about £15. Well, about £15-20 or something. I don't know British to American conversion rates or something like that. And yes, I am Welsh. You can probably tell by it. Okay. Interesting skip here. Just do a long jump. It is precise, so it's not as hard as it looks. Well, it's harder than it looks, and it's a bit precise. You just do like a triple, really precise long jump and spin at the right time. Alright, we're about a minute behind PB. Only on. Next up, Dusty Down Secret. Yeah, these got Bradley mixer. Actually pretty fun, you know? Just to see. 286 in bits, that's actually pretty good. Oh. Wait. Okay, so I must have messed up the one sec. I'm gonna double check this because that is a oh 2S3C. Must have messed up the route then. Okay. That's fine. That's what I get for going for a new route. I don't know if that's gonna affect anything, but we'll see what happens. I think we'll be fine. Same thing as in... No. This is the exact same thing as in 3, as in like Gusty Garden 2, but you just can't hit. Sorry about that, my dog's starting to go off. Alright, 41 stars in. We only have like another 20 left. So, get them. We need to get them donations in to see the trick that I've been hyping up for so long. But we are trying to raise money for the Trevor project, which it's a matter of my personal work out. Oh, sorry about that. How much time practicing before you can get to a 245? I've been that's losing a bit. Now it really depends on how much you actually focus in the game. Like I'm a pretty slow learner. It actually took me like 2 years to get up to this level I'm at right now, which is like still not really the best, but a middle of the range runner. It's not bad, it's not the worst, but it's okay. I actually have a 239. I've spent about 2.5 years running this game. And yeah, my first funny story, but my first run was actually my first run was legendary. Look at it, I actually I wasn't streaming at the time, but like I wasn't streaming or recording, I was just doing a run for the hell of it. I got a 5 sorry. I got a 5.5 hour time exactly. Like 5:30:00:00, which was legendary. So yeah, a bit interesting skip here. If you want to explain it, Timber, feel free.
Yeah, right. So Balu found a skip in this level where if you jump off the honeycomb and then shake immediately, you can get an insane amount of heights. It all depends on the camera angle and the way that Luigi is facing. So Luigi needs to be facing up, otherwise you won't get the speed boost. So in this second planet, we're not able to use that skip because we're moving vertically. Horizontally, I mean. But in the third planet, we'll be moving vertically again, and we'll be able to use the skip.
Yeah, you're gonna see these like massive this massive trick, which it's really finicky, but it's like if you actually get enough, you can actually like go fast. Sorry about dodge, by the way. Oh. This is what happens when if it goes wrong. Oh, it's my dog. He can be really annoying sometimes. Not really the best. Not really the best dog person, but okay. Actually allergic to dogs, fun story. Alright, Bowser's Dark Matter Plant next. Before we go up to the final section of the run. Front is 100% doing the best he can for yeah. Alright, Dark Matter Plant. Hoping for the best. Didn't know Galaxy speedruns existed. Galaxy is a really fun game to speedrun, I'll be honest. It's a load of like, actually speedrun most games, if not like any game in a way. Like any game, if it has a start and an end, Galaxy is one of the more popular run. It's one of the more popular games of the entire. Okay. Imagine dying there. That's funny. Yeah, it's a really like. It's a really cool game to speedrun, honestly. It's not as exciting as like, let's say 64 or Sunshine in a way. Also, you've earned one additional Luigi. Just the way that the game's actually worded it. Like, you've just earned one additional Luigi. Yeah. Yeah, it was, basically. Really cool skip coming up here. Gonna go flying. And whee! Got it. First try.
Nice.
It's really cool to see. It's really
Saves a
hard
lot
to
of
get.
time.
It's a lot of time and it's a lot of time based, and well, it's really time based, and if you mess it up you can lose a lot of time. And it's really easy to if you don't know what you're doing. Also, this fight can actually really screw over newer runners of this game, so need to actually like remember to like for the love of all that is named holy, actually hit Bowser in the right way. Otherwise, this will happen. Like, I just did a demonstration of what not to do. You need to actually hit Bowser the right, because if you don't hit him in the tail, you actually Bowser takes a lot longer to get up and lose a lot of time. Well, you get hit, which is bad. Also nice. Reminder to actually throw out starbits here because getting started so slow. Well, it's slow. So we're gonna go right up to Bowser's tail here again, and yeah. We're just going around, and 1, 2, and 3. I wanna add something. Yeah. Add something for the person who is on time. I want to like actually just quickly point out when time is gonna show up in the end of the run because we're coming close to it. So so actually the timing ends of the run as soon as I get the final grand spell. This is not it, but I'll just show it for example. Like as soon as I get the final grand spell, the ting happens. That's when time is gonna be. Such a game, yeah, definitely. So, any time for donations? Because we have a bit of a quick break.
I do have a donation. I have $25.31 from Kai. Says, as long as I'm still awake, I might as well make this skip happen. Let me refresh real quick and make sure I've got this right. And the loop-de-loop skip is met. We have met the $750, so you will be doing it.
Actually made it.
Hey, nice. Awesome.
Really looking forward to showing off that skip with. Yeah, this is gonna be like another 10 minutes, but I'll be showing off the skip, which is actually really cool. Yeah, we're going up in the engine room now. We got Gold Leaf 1 is one of my favorite levels, honestly. Oh, it's one of my favorite because of a very interesting strat that I actually like doing. Well, I really like doing. Also, I might as well add. Oh yeah, Timber, can you do me a favor and ask Xander, please? See if you can join in commentary after the run ends. If he is like around. If he's around, we're gonna get him in. If he's not around, can't.
Yeah, sure. I'll get on that.
Unless you guys would also want to like let him know that we've hit the donation goal. I would, but I would technically because I have time, but it's like really awkward on this computer. I'll be honest. Yeah. We'll get sorry. Video game. What are you doing? Gotta get 5-star chips here. You can kind of cheese this one by getting up over with this. Do you speedrun any other games? I mainly speedrun what is known as the Mario 602, which is the 4 main 3D Mario games, which are 64, Sunshine, Galaxy 1 and 2. I also do Celeste sometimes, which is later on in the marathon. Also a bit of a fun tech that nobody knows about. Also, I gotta get this set up. Hey! I got it. It is really fun to actually get that skip. It's really fun to get it. It's like you basically do a really precise spin. Well, you do a spin to try and you do a backflip and land in that specific spot in order for the bunny to just come to you instead of you going around chasing it. Don't ask why it works, but it's like, yeah. Java actually got me interested in speedrunning this game, to be honest. Kind of how I actually started, like, some of the main runs, Java, Pants and Bird, actually, like, got me really invested in playing this speedrun in this game and start streaming. Alright, Quack to the Skies, aka, literally, one of the most awkward levels ever. I'm not even joking, this is terrible sometimes. Really precise. I'm gonna use this character. Sorry. Where are you going? I don't even need starters here, actually. Yeah, I'm just gonna go over to here. This is harder than it looks, so. First try, A. You basically do a really precise like triple jump. If you messed it up, you can. If you mess it up, you can go places. I'm not even joking. You can actually go places. And it's like a really annoying thing that. It's a really annoying level of backup. Also, you get the B, and who needs that Jenga block tower or any of these plants or any of these flowers? Who needs them? Not us. Gold by 4 seconds. Hell yeah. Also, PB is dead. Yeah, PB is dead unless I gold again and time my sound best would be funny. That's gonna happen. Gold Leaf 3 next. Gold Leaf 3 is one of my least favorite levels. You're gonna see why in a moment. Oh, see how I do? Well, we'll see how I do.
This is another level where we're meant to be using the bee suit, but because it's slow, we're going to try and avoid it as much as possible. We're not going to use it at all.
Oh. What I was trying to do is known as tree skip. Leaf tree skip. There are 2 different types of tree skips. Those who came in earlier. you can basically like just skip that entire section just by doing a really precise triple jump or the backflip setup. The backflip setup works too, but it's a bit slower. And the triple jump is really inconsistent, so it's like it's one or the other. Also, another skip here. We're just gonna skip this cutscene for baby. Oh my god, that is terrible. I actually saved it. Oh my god, that's funny. It was not meant to happen, but okay. Excuse me, but that was cool. Sadly, I didn't get it, but what I was originally intended of doing was I was supposed to like land on the gate or on this fence here. Fence. If you land at just the right positioning, you can actually skip this entire you can actually land on the line away from the trigger that he starts shooting at you, which actually is faster. So he basically is like motionless. He can't move. Missing that is really punishing because if you miss it, you can actually like you basically die, and if you die, you go down and you go to the start of the level, which is really punishing. But I actually saved it. Also, my best puzzle time is a 2:40:12 at the minute, so I'm pretty positive I'm gonna actually like at least get close to estimate. Not maybe hit it. What am I doing? Level. The gold leaf secret, which I'm just gonna like be silent here just to like let you guys watch how cool this level is. Because holy heck, this is cool. If I can hit it. That was perfect, holy heck. Yeah. Close. Sorry, that was close to perfect. And a commentate. I used a commentator's curse, but so good. Like, look at that. Look how satisfying that is. It's really fun to get it right. Also, Gold Leaf Comet next. Gold Leaf Comet, one of my... It's basically the start of... Free with Tree Skip. In... Sorry. Basically start of Gold Leaf Free with the Tree Skip. But, and now a Cosmic Luigi. And I want to add... the camera angle for this skip is not the same as in Gold Leaf Free, so you gotta like completely adapt to it. And it's really punishing if you mess it up. If you mess it up more than 3 times, you die. Because because Cosmic Luigi's fast. Didn't get any speed boosts, sadly. Yeah, I'll try the triple jump setup again with swag. And solid. Hey. The United Citizen is SMG2's final level. The infinite flutter at the final level in Galaxy 2 is really hard, but it's really fun to see. Like, I can actually do it a couple of times. Really, like, cool. It's really cool to watch. Alright, toy time 1. And my dog's barking again. I think it's because somebody is at the door. Yay. And I think my dad's gonna get it, so cool. Sorry about the dog, but okay. What the heck is Molly doing? Also, yes, he is called Molly, because Molly and me. When's the sun runs? Good question. I could run Molly this episode. Then again, here. Then again, I'd have to do downstairs. Sadly, probably not. Wow. Video game. Video games, interesting. So yeah, we're gonna get introduced to the best power-up ever in the game, the spring power-up. Yeah. Just gotta go like, wait, what? Never mind, I am not. Never mind, since when did I say the spring power-up was useful? You can just skip it for this entire section. Who needs it, right? Not us. You can only female time by big toys. Do it. Yes. Since when is a sprint help to anybody? Next up, really interesting skip here. One of my favorites and least favorites at the same time for one reason. It's called armpit skip. You can go up this robot's armpit and yeah. Fun to watch. Fun to do, however, we'll see. Hey, got it. It is really annoying because the camera in this armpit skip is really weird. Like you can go all over the shop if you mess it up. Really the best in to go. Okay, Toy Time 2, then Toy Time Secret. Also, guys in chat, can you do me a favor to shout at me to go into Toy Time Secret, because I failed to in the past. That would be nice, please. Okay, fine. Alright, 573. We need at least 573. We need 27. Thanks, after both. To go into Toy Time 2 because if I accidentally misclick and go into Toy Time 3, I'm gonna be in a bit of a mess if to say it lightly. It's really bad if I go into Toy Time 3 because I don't know if it isn't the new route because within this route because we still got Seaside, but in the old route, this was actually the last planet we'll go to, and one of the last stars we'll go to. So what am I doing? Yeah. Thanks, chat. You guys are really like useful and stuff. Right. So cool. Got a cool thing here. Oh, never mind. Going to Toy Time 3, the comic for Toy Time doesn't show up for whatever reason. Also, Cat Crasher, do not worry about donating. Being there and being there is also in the stream. Don't worry about it. Right, I only had like, well, I had a recent donation on my stream and I was just like, hey, good like, well, from like a close friend, but I had a recent donation, I was just like, hey, I could use it in this marathon, and that's kind of the reason I was one of the first donations in this run of this marathon. Actually, fun fact. Alright, go into Toy Time Secret, please, you dork at me. Well, into Toy Time 2. Okay. Thanks for the bits. Toy Time 2. Go into Toy Time 2. Go into Toy Time 2. I need to constantly remind myself. Thanks, Luigi. Way, I did! Yes! If I went into Toy Time Secret, I could have been in... well, if I went into Toy Time 3 on accident, that could have been really bad. And also I need to stop it, so... Okay. Probably a bit of an interesting cycle here, where... oh, interesting level. Yep. I went into Toy Time 2, and yeah. Hello. So good luck, Liam, on your run. What are you doing, by the way? I honestly forgot. Transform! Okay, that was a voice crack and a half. Oh yeah, you're running as 007 Nightfire after me. Good luck, man. Good luck. I think I'm probably gonna like head out after my run because the shopping, yay, is kind of come soon and yeah. Also, I'm a Celebrity Finals, yay, that's gonna be fun. I've got... also, nice. That is gonna be a time save and a half. No, it isn't. Yeah, I just rolled it by 5 seconds. I kind of forgot I actually switched around Toy Time 2 and Toy Time Secret. So nice at me. Next up, Toy Time Comet, then the Land of Pain is gonna start coming around. Yay. Oh, you're from Wales, Street? Hell yeah. Same. Nice. Not really that much Welsh. I really find there's not really that much Welsh speedrunners, so it was nice to actually hear. Pretend that didn't happen. Like, just pretend. Okay? Thank you. So, yeah, this one is... oh. I want to add, you can actually soft lock in this level, which I better not talk about. Okay. Well, I'm gonna like save that talk until after this bit, because because obvious reasons. And oh, right, start was slow. Thank God. We're free. We're free from well, maybe. Now we're free, yeah. So what could have happened was you can actually get stuck in with the moving platform if it stops at the wrong spot. If that happens, you could go off all around the shop, and you're basically soft lock. You have to like reset. Well, you have to reset, which is because yeah, because obvious reasons. Apparently, the last run I did before this, I actually soft locked on Gateway, which was hilarious. Apparently, getting one of the bunnies stuck. Yeah, wait, what is down? So Sea Slide, yep, my least favorite levels for one reason. And you're gonna see that in a sec. Almost. Well, you saw it for like a couple of frames, but you might have missed it. So we're gonna go and see the shark. Of course, if anyone is a Prism sub, feel free to press friend. And but yeah, this one's a bit of a calm before the storm, as I like to call it. As you're gonna see a bit of a massive storm. Yeah. I'll kind of like talk to it as I get there, but well, as we'll talk about now. It's a thing known as surface swimming. Basically, you can you basically spin like mad, like you basically spin like you're some sort of madman, and like, well, spin like you're mad, and then you shake the wheel. You basically shake the wheel out to the point where it actually causes arm pain. Yeah, I am not even kidding. We do this in the run. As much as I wish I was joking, but you will see what I mean in a moment. And I really hope the nunchuck works. Because I haven't had nunchuck bombs yet. Which is weird. Okay. Yeah, you'll see what I mean in a moment. Don't worry, this is... I'm not putting myself in harm, this is just... It's a bit of a pain, literally, to work. Also, chance again to stop it. There's kind of a reason why I actually called this level Nunchuck Please, because sometimes my nunchuck really just goes off in whatever direction it wants to, which is really annoying. I see that, you mean it. It looks like a few seconds. Alright. We're gonna see this, so... There's like a, basically, there's a state of... I haven't got it. We'll see. Hey, got it. There's a state of between when Luigi is considered swimming and when Luigi is not considered swimming, which is known as surface swim, where you basically can get like tons of speed. Nice gold as well. Now you're going to see a bit more of that. Yeah. And my hands are already starting to ache a bit, but that's okay. Also, shoutouts in 120 to the fact that literally every star in, well, you actually do Sea Slide in one go, other than Sea Slide Purple. It's fun. It's painful, but it's fun. Also, if anyone wants to give any time guesses for Faster Than a Speeding Penguin, go ahead. Guessing 50, about 55's a good 55's a good time, but I'm guessing like 56, no, 52.89. Well, actually, like, maybe like a 54.91 at least. If anyone wants to take a guess.
I'm going for 52 on the dot.
51, because we believe in you, hell yeah. Thanks. But yeah, we surface swim, like, insanely. I honestly never knew you can actually surface swim up there until, like, really recently. Actually, I might have been a bit wrong. For those who guessed... Sorry. For those who guessed 58.3... Oh, my hand, my arm is painful. Maybe I might have gone overboard with my estimate, but okay. Still a gold. I've gone overboard with my estimate, but oh my arms. Hell. But yeah, it works. So we're coming close to the ending stages of the run. We're gonna go back down to boy base in the kitchen. Then after that, we're gonna be eventually wrapping up this run. We're at 649 starbits. I was about to say 641, but I hacked it up. Transform! Wait, what am I doing? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. That is not needed. I needed to go in and do boy base. That's losing like 15 seconds, but that's fine. Alright, time to go into boy base. This is actually a really interesting level. I really like how the speedrun is of it. Basically, you go down in and hit the and then you bring this torpedo TED. It is called the torpedo TED, not a bullet bill, by the way. For those who are wondering, for some unknown reason, you need to bring the torpedo TED to this anchor. This is a marathon run, not a PB attempt. I know. And my PB is like, I'm dead by a. This is still a really good run, but my PB is like long dead. I guess in a way it shows how free my PB is. Like my best possible time is a minute 20 over my PB. It's a 2:40.44. That's what it says. Which is really good for my for a no reset. Considering like how garbage most of my mid game was, especially. So yeah, back onto here. This is a really you can actually skip this. First try, A. It's a really precise time, and you can only do this as Luigi. This is the only skip. One of the only skips you can't do as Mario. And yeah. Luigi, it's the only thing you can't do as Mario, and with Mario you have to get all 5 star chips. Well, can't do as Mario 1P. Also, Yo Xander. The guy's here. Welcome. We did hit the, as you might have guessed, we did hit it. if you want to join BC is when the run ends, then cool. Then we'll like actually talk about the skip. Alright, boy base secret. We're just gonna bring this heck in Torpedo Ted over to this pipe and gonna do the thing. So I have 1, 2, 3. And yeah. Cool. Actually, like, landed at the right spot. Sorry. Fake roll. I'm just switch play. Alright, drip drop. That's gonna be a fake roll as well. I'm just gonna skip that split as well. Also, I need to talk to Toad. But yeah, drip drop is that. Next we got drip drop, one of the most annoying levels of the run. I'm gonna like skip this split on purpose here because it's a fake gold. Because I've already like fed the Hungry Luma. Is this guy from New Zealand? Pretty far off actually. The commentator I have with me, Timber, is Australian, and I am from Wales. Like, I'm from, like, Wales in UK. Also, yeah, this site, this is another, like, oh, god, this is terrible. This is another level where, cycles are really important, and as you can see, I messed it up. Really messed it up now. Oh, god. That is really bad. Yeah, we're just gonna get, like... free eels here? Like, just chasing down.
Yeah, so this level is
really cool.
Another example of where objects will only move if they're on the screen. So if you lose track of the eels, it's quite tricky to find them.
Y'all, this is terrible, but okay. At the same time. Timba is Australian.
I am.
I was originally gonna decide to bring Elias into the Boys Hall, but I kind of knew because of the time it was held, because it was originally held about, I think it was like 8:30, or it was like 8, or just like 8 AM. I actually had, well, I had like a really, well, it was a pain, so I had to like, I wanted to bring Timber in, just for the sake of like, just allowing it. Because I know he's never really commentated a marathon before, so I was like, yeah, I might as well give him the chance. Alright, Honey Hive Luigi. Yeah. It's a level. That's all I can describe it with it. Apparently, if you want a true gamer, going into Honey Hive 3 is faster than going into Honey Hive 1 because of lag. Because it actually helps with lag. For whatever reason, I'm just gonna go with it. Just don't at me if this is wrong, but it's apparently a thing. Also, you can shoot Luigi with Starbits. Oh my god, 4K viewers on. That's amazing. Wow. That's amazing to see. Thanks for everyone who's been watching this marathon. First nunchuck issue of the run. Let's go. Oh my god, that's hilarious. So apparently if I gold here, well, if I gold by 4 seconds, I can beat my last PB, which is funny. Like, if I gold by 4 seconds, it's gonna be my, it can be my fastest. Which I have learned something new. And yeah, it is a thing. Basically, I've learned this thing known as the early cycle, which is a pretty precise movement in the first section of the run. Which, if I get it, I think if I get it, I'm actually on really good pace to gold. Because my gold and my PB actually didn't include the run. Well, it didn't include it in the run, which, yeah. Also, if anyone wants to ahead, oh no, the best line of the game. Go Luigi. Yes. Just Luigi is like the best part of the run. IMO. Timing ends at the end of the stage. Like, as soon as I grab the final, as soon as I grab this star, that's time. That will be time. I wanted to add. Yeah, we'll see if, well, let's see if we can get this. Also, ooh. Oh, it's gonna be close. No. No, I'm not getting it. Oh well. It's a shame, but that's fine. If I was faster, I could have actually, like, got an early cycle, which, basically means I would have got there when the lights go on a bit before. I call them early lights. I don't know what it's actually called, but it's something along the lines of that.
So there's a bunch of pretty.
You can actually like skip the ice second, but it's
yeah.
More. Also, about that fire planet, you can actually do a long jump and spin. That you can't do a long jump straight down because if you do decide to do it, then you can just miss it entirely, which is terrible. And yeah. The final section. I totally didn't mean to get 69 star bits, but okay. It's a meme in the community to get 69 star bits in the final fight. Well, in the final Bowser. Oh, nice. I usually try and get, I don't usually like land right at the exact amount, which is kind of funny. Alright, Fate of the Universe, this is the final fight. It's basically the exact same thing as the last three, as the last fight, but there's a bit more to it. So this is the most important part of the run, stairs. Fun fact, you can actually like soft lock if you actually like land on the stairs at a real precise angle. If you actually like skip, you can actually skip the cutscene by doing a really precise jump off the left side of the third stair where the cutscene triggers. So basically you can skip the cutscene and then you can actually walk around with Bowser, and if you land in the cutscene again, you can actually soft lock. Bit of a known fun fact. Got big plans, but stopping you is at the top of my list. No, if it's stopping first, Bowser. Let's go! Also, so first phase is is where he goes into Boulder Bowser. Basically was used for Boulder Mario or Boulder Luigi in the Boulder power-up in SMG2. So yeah. You have to hit him twice in order to move on to the second phase. That's the second hit. Well, that's the second hit now. Second phase, we got these green balloons, I like to call them, but whatever. It looks weird, but okay. You basically like hit all three of them, and oh, come on! Oh, just a miss in that one. Also, PB's gone. I wanted to add my PB finished here, like at that 2:39.25. So what I'm gonna do is, this is like all familiar territory. I died here before, fun story, in PB pace, which was terrible. But yeah, first hit, you're usually like, well, first hit you just go straight up Bowser and just do the hit, 1 and 2, and the second hit you basically wait for Bowser to shoot one fireball, and then oh come on, I missed it. That's losing a bit of time, but that's fine. If you actually bombed Bowser's fireball, oh come on, well, Run's dead. Sorry, I hate to say it. 1, 2, and 3. I accidentally hit B, but get ready on time. Good run. Good run. That's like a what is that? A 241, I want to say it's a 241.15? 16? No, it's like a 241... I hit the final hit on 39. That's 42 seconds after. This cutscene takes 42 seconds, and that is a massive goal for Bowser, by the way. Oh, you split it. Oh, you timed early. Oh, dang. That would time. GG. Timing is 2:41.13. Good run. Really good run. Nah, no worries.
Nice pods.
GG.
GG.
2:41.13 was the run. My got a massive golden Bowser by 12 seconds, which is cool. Okay. Now to show the skip. So if Xander, if you can hop into setup, one of the admins will put you in.
Hey,
Yeah,
we
still got a skip to showcase, which I might as well get the video up from. So you're probably going to see a bit of a desktop thing, but I'm sorry about that. But that, like, I'll just like quickly display my unless like I don't know what we can do to showcase the video, but there's a but I'm just gonna show the loop-de-loop out of bounds.
All right. Well, in the meantime, congrats on the run. I think that's a pretty good time. To introduce myself, I'm Xander. I'm a tasser for Super Mario Galaxy, one of the few people. Recently, we found a cool out of bounds. Shoutouts to Podders for being able to do it quite consistently.
Yeah. I wanted to like actually showcase this during the marathon, but this is like the only way I can reasonably do it. So I'll show the original, well, the intended setup, and I'm on the wrong file. I'll show the intended setup quick, then Xander can just explain the task setup for us.
Okay, yeah. So there are kind of two different versions. You'll see why later. So in Loop-de-Loop, when you talk to the penguin for the tutorial, there's a 3-frame window where when it teleports you to the manta ray, you can actually jump off of him. So it's pretty small, so it's not something you encounter in like casual gameplay. But with the out of bounds, you're actually able to do a death warp and bring you back to the start of the level. The way that the RTA skip works is that you get out of bounds, you complete the tutorial, and then you want to die right as you finish the tutorial. Now, all this does is it skips going from doing that first little section where you have to go to the loading zone, but it somehow manages to save around 3 seconds.
Yeah. I forgot the time now. It was a 2:41. Nope, missed it. This may take a couple of tries, so...
Yeah, it comes down to...
Oh.
Sorry. It comes down to timing. For a very specific reason, you can't mash to get it. You think, oh, 3 frames, just mash as fast as you can and hope for the best, but you need to hold A when you jump off, or else you'll snap right back to the manta ray.
Got it. Alright, so you may notice Luigi's like really facing awkward. So we're gonna go left.
So it puts him kind of in a glitchy state because it thinks he's on the manta ray, so it's trying to do animations when you're on the manta ray, but he's still walking around.
Yep. And you may notice he says his... Oh, I actually missed it. Nice.
Oh, uh-oh. So we get to showcase... So just hold A when you start the tutorial. Make sure not to cancel the first text box. So this is actually kind of what the task does. When you die, the manta ray teleports to the race, and so when you start the race again, it teleports Mario to the race. And so now both the tutorial and the race are happening at the same time, which is super weird. The camera will snap right back to Mario right after you finish the tutorial. There is a way to save time that the task does with this, and if you're able to jump, get the 3-frame window again, you can die again, like a second time. It's really weird to explain without having seen it.
I want to try one more thing. That's like really quick. It's actually really fun to see. So apparently, this is a unknown glitch. So, oh come on, I missed it. There's the chance for you to crash, and well, there's a chance for you to crash. This is why I don't go for in the marathon. Like, if you crash, you're basically wrecked.
It's not a soft lock, it's a hard lock. The game does that long monotone beep and you gotta unplug it.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna say no here. Actually, swim around in loop-to-loop.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you got it. So, for the second death warp, what you have to do is get that 3-frame window when Mario is off screen, which is why the double death warp is not really RTA viable at all, but the single death warp, you can still save a bit of time.
Yeah, it only saves like 3 seconds for the double, I think, and a second for the single, something like that. But it's not really...
One more thing some people might be thinking is, oh, if you're out of bounds, can you just swim over to the loading zone? The loading zone only triggers when the manta ray passes over it, not when the player passes over it.
Just showcase.
Yeah.
Death, this is just the actual... Sorry about the lag, but this is actually the... Oh my god, this is really laggy. Yeah. Well, you may actually see this in a bit more detail because of how laggy it is, but... You can kind of see in a bit of slow motion of how it works. Explain it, Andrew? Briefly, I just show off how it works. I really recommend to show the task. Well, I really recommend to watch the task of this run because this is really exciting to watch. By the way, there's nothing I can do about the lag. It's thing on my PC. I'm just gonna skip ahead a bit if I can. And then lag. Sorry about this, guys. So it says the same.
That was the first death warp there. Now, for the RTA run, what you do is you complete the tutorial and then you die, and then you're able to say no to the tutorial. He'll offer it again, and it'll just skip to starting the race. But since you die for the task, since it dies before the tutorial is complete, it needs to start the tutorial again, which is how it gets into that glitchy state with both going on at the
Yep.
time.
Oh god, look how slow this is. This is fucking annoying. Oh, sorry. This is hilarious. Let me explain. And by the way, oh, sorry about everything be going on.
Now let me explain this text box. So something about this text box, you can still control the manta ray while this text box is open, but as soon as you close it, he'll be locked in place. There are limitations on it though. Normally you twist the Wiimote to turn side to side, but for some reason you can only go straight. There's no turning it. So you can't complete the race off screen, which is really weird.
Just hit something back.
Just like that, starts the second death.
Sorry about it.
I don't know if you're watching chat, but if you can send us the video, we can put it up on the stream. It would be a lot easier.
Ooh, I might be able. Okay, I can send.
Well, Xander is a bit more of a detailed video on YouTube if you want to look at it. But yeah, that's Super Mario Galaxy. Thanks for being around. Thanks Xander for showing up, and thanks for Power Pride for the opportunity. And yeah.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I can pull up there's a YouTube video of the task level. I can pull that up pretty quickly if you'd like to show that.
Yeah, we can have that going while we're setting up for the next run.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, thank you for watching. All right. Sorry about everything that's been going on, but yeah. Whatever. Yeah, I'm just.
All right, we got the video there. Here
so Xander, have you been able to do it RTA?
I was able to get out of bounds RTA, but only a few times. I'm sure with practice, the RTA version of the skip is viable, but I don't think anyone has ever pulled off like the blind death when you're off screen.
Yeah.
It was really cool. So right when we found the skip, a whole bunch of people jumped on and tested it to make sure it was not like a Dolphin emulator issue. So shout outs to everyone for helping out with that, making sure it's possible. We tested on all versions.
And Valu got it in a run, didn't he?
Yes.
That one
Quite soon
stage.
after as well. Alright, so here we go, starting off the level. Have to start the tutorial. Jumping off the manta ray, dying as soon as you can. And now the manta ray gets teleported to the race. Talk to the penguin again. This teleports Mario to the manta ray, which is at the race. Then using that same 3-frame window, jump off, make our way over the edge and die again. And then it teleports us to the race, and the race actually starts without ever doing the tutorial. That's a tutorial skip.
It's fascinating.
And there's also a cool jump in this level, where I drop down off the edge and then jump back up and get this huge air. See that coming up under it.
So how much does it save the TAS version?
It saves 6 seconds in total. It'll also save an additional, I guess it kind of saves 7 seconds because you get to skip coins. And at the end of each level, there are notifications, and if you get any coins, it loses an extra second.
Cool. Wow.
So the time here, the in-game time, slight spoiler alert, 55.03, so close to the sub 55. I tried for quite some time. It might be possible, who knows? But yeah, stay tuned. I'm slowly but surely working on a task for this game. It's happening. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for showing this. I got to review this as the incentive, and it was sent to me at some point, and I was like, oh, I need this. I need this in my life. Power Out needs this in our lives. It looks really cool. Tasks are very awesome. Thank you for sharing this with us and letting us show this off.
No, thank you. The pleasure's mine.